Welcome everybody back to Microsoft 365 Copilot Learning. I almost forgot the name because it's been a while, Daryl.
It has. It's been a little while.
Been a while. So Mike Giannotti here with
Daryl Rowe, everybody.
And there's been something, Daryl, that we've both been hearing from talking to customers where they, struggling around brand, right?
Yeah,
with their
absolutely.
M365.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what we thought we would do is we actually, last week, we did a learning exercise together. We went through the brand asset management setup and how you can get all that. And there's two parts. There's brand asset management for SharePoint and Viva, and then for
in Copilot, you can create your own. We use brand assets there.
Yeah, and so like when you're making that PowerPoint and all that, having that kind of stuff available. So what we're going to do is a two-part video series. We're first going to start, I'm going to do the part today, this video right here, where we're going to take a look at SharePoint and how to do that. And then Daryl's going to cover in the next video, doing it for Copilot. So let's just dive right in. So to set this up, it was fairly straightforward. It's fairly easy. You can see I am in the administrative console, right? So for, tenant admin, somebody who has that back-end administrative access for Microsoft 365. And I'm going to put a link in here so that everybody can see it. But there is online documentation that will walk you through everything we're about to show. And it's simple to set up. And it talks about what a brand center is, setting up the brand center. And so to do that, it walks you through going to org, and I'm going to show you where you get to all this. But when you first get there, it's actually going to prompt you to set one up, and you're going to give it a name. So I've already done this one in here, so we're going to take a look at it. But if you come down here to settings, and then org settings is where we're going to go. And you'll notice right here, there is a brand center. So the first time we select that, it's actually going to ask us for a name. It provides brand guide, is out of the box. But you can make it any name that you want. So if you wanted to say, like in our Contoso site, it could be Contoso brand or, Microsoft brand or whatever your organization is. You can name it however you see fit. But once you do that, it actually sets up two sites. And so for those, we can go in. And so I copied the links. The first is what they call the brand guide site. It's this brand center site. And it says that it's for where you can send users to if they need to download like approved images and all that kind of information. And so I'm going to pull that up. This should look pretty familiar. It's a SharePoint site. As the name here, you can go in once it sets it up and customize it. But then you can drop in here your different brand assets that you'd like in the site contents, make those available to folks and expose that. But more importantly, this is where it gets interesting. The Brand Center app. It's actually a website. They're calling it an app, but it says it's where brand managers upload assets, create packages, and publish resources to the Brand Center site. So as somebody, you may go in here and customize the front end, but to actually add the assets, you go into this application. And so you make that available, and it says that makes them also available for use in Microsoft 365 for others to use. And you can share this link then once you've set it up to your brand managers to let them manage assets and resources. So that's where this is what it looks like out of the box. You'll notice it says the name, manage your brand, organize the assets. So, and it has a link where you can learn about brand assets. I'll just open that in a new piece. It brings you out to this site where it has, again, I'll provide the link, information on that, on modern site branding, things that you want to consider. But then once you're ready, you can come in and number one, you can upload fonts. And if you click that, it's going to say brand fonts, and then you can go ahead and upload. And so you're going to, if you have font packages available, you're going to just start uploading them here, making those available for your users to be able to leverage for their applications here. We can also add the colors. I thought colors was pretty interesting. So to add a color, they make it, again, fairly simple. If you already have established those, you probably have those Pantone color guidelines that you've set up in your org. You can simply add the numbers here to grab those and then save them. So you'd enter a title. So it could be, I don't know, we'll call this passion red.
Nice.
Probably not a color you're gonna establish for your site, but hey, Valentine's is coming up in a few months, so we're gonna go ahead. We'll have our make it visible. We'll go ahead and save that, and now I've added passion red is an official color that's been added on the back end for our users, and you can see it has the color code. People will be able to click on it when they see it, and they'll be able to get the information from that. And I said make it visible. So we can go in, we can add those. It has apply your brand. And I love this. Apply your chosen brand assets consistently and beautifully. So here, for example, for SharePoint, we can then go in and add the font package and themes. So we can have corporate established ones that we can make available and then automatically apply to sites within our environment. So you can do that. And then we can do the same thing for Viva Connections, right? Again, Viva Connections is kind of that front end, very similar. And so we can go ahead, set that up. But to set all it up, it's very straightforward. You're just going to come in, open up. When you first come in, it'll look like, let me go back. Let me refresh this one page. Oh, I didn't want to go back there. Want to go to home. Here we go. So when you first come in, you're going to get this abbreviated view into the administrative. Just click show all, click settings, click org settings, navigate to that brand center and give it a name. That's it. Once you've done that, you'll have this link that you can share with your folks on the outside for this particular page, right? Where people can come in, they can take a look at, you can put events or whatever. You can customize the front end, but now you can make those assets available in here. And then to publish them, you're also going to get this Brand Center app, as they call it, where you can go ahead, add your fonts, add your brand colors, all those things that you want to officially manage. From a SharePoint end, this is where you do that. That's it.
Super simple.
Super simple. So we're going to close out. If you have questions, feel free to post them. I will provide links, though, like I said, to both how to set it up, as well as about, right, your brand assets, so that you can look into this, get a little more in depth. Leverage it for your org. You absolutely should. But that closes out this particular piece. And in the next video, what are we going to look at?
We're going to look at brand templates in Copilot. So adding those so you can create your content with all your own brand assets.
Very nice. So that's it for now. This is Mike Giannotti and
Daryl Rowe. Thank you.
Have a great day. Take care. And as always, get branding and ciao. Thanks, everyone. And there we go.